today we're gonna take a look at Fire Punch. This is the same creator as Chainsaw Man, Tatsuki Fujimoto. If you want a manga that is a fast read with good story and action, I recommend this one. There's a total of 8 volumes, and basically the story follows this brother and sister, but it's mainly about the brother, which they call him Fire Punch. Volume 1. This manga starts off really strong. It's about a brother and sister that's living in a frozen world, and they're trying to survive when there's like a lack of resources. And for some reason, some people are blessed with powers. Like the main character, he has the power to regenerate. And in order to feed his townspeople, he chops off his arm and gives them food. But their lives change when a man named Doma comes and he burns the town down because he thinks they're a bunch of monsters for eating people. Unfortunately, the brother survives and he's just regenerating flame all the time, and he's suffering, but he's seeking revenge against Doma. Volume 2. In this volume, the main character, Agni, fails to take his revenge on Doma and ends up being captured. While being transported, we get introduced to a new character named Togata, and she saves Fire Punch, but not for the right reasons. It's because she wants to make a movie, and she does end up telling him where the location of Doma is, but at the same time, she releases 3 criminals to fight him. Volume 3. I think on the cover we have Judah. So in this volume, Agni, the main character, makes it to the city. Instead of finding Doma, which is the guy who burned him and set him on fire, he ends up encountering the criminals, and they're really strong, so they end up fighting. Oh look, that's awesome. Like, look, he's showing up, like, and he's about to Fire Punch. Oh. Volume 4. On the cover we have Fire Punch and his 3 followers. In this volume, they start a religion following Fire Punch, and there's these 3 main leaders, and they're super strong and powerful, and they're fighting against the soldiers of Behemdorg. Hopefully I said that right. On the cover of Volume 5, we have Togata. In this volume, Agni faces his destiny, and he is troubled with whether to be the hero or villain in his story. On Volume 6, I really like the color of the palette, and I think on the cover is Judah again. In this volume, Agni finds a community of girls and he tries to live a normal life, but unfortunately he can't escape his old self, which still haunts him. On the cover of Volume 7, we have Agni without his flames and Luna. I really like the eye colors, and it's crazy how like he's like dark, which you'd think he would have color, but I guess he would look ashy without the flames. In this volume, people from his past who want revenge find his new home and they attack him, which forces him to go and return to his old self. Volume 8, this is the last chapter. There is so much that goes on. I just want to point out the cover really quick. Like, I never really noticed how much he is in flames and how intense it is, but look at that, that's crazy. And she's looking down in this one. In the last one, she was looking up. I don't know if that matters. It's really hard not to spoil anything, so I'm just gonna tell you to just read it. There's a lot that goes on in here, and yeah. Oh man. Okay. I'll just end it right there. Read the manga first before continuing on with this video, because I am going to be giving my honest opinion about this. And yes, it is gonna have spoilers, but let me know what other manga you would like me to review next. And if you want to support my channel, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. So I would give this manga an 8.5, and here is what I didn't like about it. The first thing that I really did not like was the end. They kind of focus a lot on the sibling fetish. Like, I understand, you know, like the Japanese like Oni-chan like trope, but it's just he has an unnecessary obsession with his sister. Well, maybe part of the reason why would probably because, you know, his sister did die in front of him, but I don't know, I just thought it was a bit weird as I'm reading it. So the second thing I didn't like about this is the prison arc. I felt like that part of the story could have been extended. Like, it just felt kind of short. Like, I was kind of wanted more. As I was saying, I felt like it could have been more in-depth. Well, it's not a prison arc, it's more like a city that has a prison and prisoners in it. Like that one scene where he just like frees all the people, like where are all the guards? Maybe it's because like Jude them all or something, but like I feel like they should still have some guards stationed or something. And the way that Togata just entered there and she was able to free those 3 prisoners, I was like, that was quick, like that was easy. Like, here are the 3 prisoners, and she was just able to like convince them so easily. Like, that was too easy. Another thing that I didn't like is that the 3 followers, well, I mean, I do like the 3 followers, but I just kind of wanted more of their backstory. Like, I understand them following Fire Punch because, you know, they consider him their god and he's really strong. Like, the girl with the spear, she had her own reasons, like, oh, you know, save my community, and then like, which he did, he like provided food. But again, I just really want more of their backstory, and it shows like he's super strong, the girl with the spear is super strong, and the guy who could make like metal or blades out of his like body, like they're super strong. You see them fighting throughout the manga, and I'm just disappointed that like they, or not him, but they get off so easily at the end of the 5th manga by the tree. I was like, that's it? I'm like, I thought there'd be more of a fight or like see them running away or something. I don't know. It was just one page. They built them up and then they killed him so quickly. So I was a bit disappointed with that. So the 4th reason is the supposed ice witch. Her name's like Surya, but she just shows up out of nowhere and then just stabs him. And then it's like, well, why did she do that? Because she wanted to. Like, she just stabs Agni and then leaves, and it's like, for what reason? I thought they were gonna get into a fight. I guess she might have done that to feel his anger, but I don't know. It was just... In manga 8, we finally see Sun again as a leader. I kind of wish that they had more, like they showed his arc more. because they showed him as a boy and then they skipped to him being older and he's really powerful, and I would have liked to see him like grow into that power. And I also feel really bad for him because he just stayed loyal to Agni, and he was like, no, he's my lord, see, he's my god, but like at what cost? Like he ended up just at the end. And I feel like the manga just gets people off so quickly. I mean, it also does make sense because his power is just crazy strong. It's kind of like, well, once you're burning, then you kind of can't stop that. I understand that Judah's power of becoming the tree was to make the earth warm, but I'm just a bit confused on how that power really works, like how she can do that. Like I don't understand how she could just like sap all the life out of everything. I think I just kind of wanted more of an explanation. So the biggest takeaway is I just really wanted more. Like I wanted more story. I felt like there could have been like at least 2 more volumes. So this is what I really liked about Fire Punch. I liked the setting. If I was living in this world, I don't think I would be able to survive. I'd probably freeze or starve. And if this was how if this is how our world is, then I can see it being really realistic. Or maybe it is like a reflection of how our world currently is, because it shows like how bad and corrupt people can be. Like there's cannibalism, there's greed, and there is like SA and all that bad stuff. Another thing that I really liked is the story. Like I just kept reading and reading because it's really good. Like I wouldn't have been able to imagine this myself, and I really like how the author make Doma have fire powers, but not just like, oh, he has fire, he could shoot fire. It's like flames that don't extinguish. Like that is just crazy. Like that's strong. And then that combined with like the main character, it just creates for a nice story. I really like the artwork in this. I think it's really nice and smooth. I also really enjoyed the fighting scenes. Like this page right here is awesome. Like they're just coming at each other, and then it builds up that tense, like, and then him fighting the 3 prisoners, that was nice. I kind of wish there was more. Like I just want more fighting. Like this is pretty nice as well. I really like that this is a quick read. You could finish reading this in a day. It has really good pacing and it goes straight to the point, so there's not a lot of like, there's not a lot of filler. It's action. It has a great strong start and build up. Like with the first volume I read, I wanted to continue reading it. So let me know what you think about this manga in the comments. If you want to support my channel, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.